Hello, everybody. Hold on a minute. I want to enter the control room. All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Bourbon Bar. I'm Holden. This is Loren. And today, we're going to be drinking things. Yeah, some very yummy things, actually. So, a new beer came out at Badger State Brewing, which is one of Loren and I's favorite places to get beer. Right? If not our favorite. And also, where we're going to get married, and we're going to be drinking that. That is a Buzzy Blonde Pistachio Coffee Ale. We both love pistachios, and we both like the Buzzy Badger and Buzzy Blonde, which are the coffee ales from Badger State. So we're super excited to try that. Also, we got this SunnyD vodka seltzer. So it's a boozy SunnyD in here. So that's going to be an interesting one to try. And because that's also newish. I don't know if any of you guys saw that it came out, but it is out. So we're going to be drinking that. And then also I got this, I told you guys last week, but I got this Redbreast Cask strength. So we're going to dive into that as well. Since I didn't taste that last week here when Casey was on here. So give me a minute. Sorry, I'm a little bit out of wits today because I was changing the oil in Lauren's car and in my Camaro. And just doing a bunch of stuff because it's so nice out here in Wisconsin right now. It's like 75, 76 or whatever. It's almost 80 degrees and it's real nice. So it's hot. It is hot, but in a good way. You know, I worked outside the last couple days and basically the last couple days, and it's been great. So yeah, that being said, let's say hi to the good people in the chat. Hang AZ is here, says Boozy SunnyD. What is the world coming to? Capri Sun shooters next? Okay, that would just be fantastic.
I used to drink Capri Suns a lot in college, like an unhealthy amount. Like I would get diabetes from the amount of Capri Suns I drink.
Oh yeah, Tipsy Whiskey Shenanigans is in the chat. Says cheers everyone. Cheers, Steve. Wait, hold on. Oh, there it is. Tipsy Whiskey. Cheers to you, my friend. Thanks for being here. Hang AZ says Lauren's back. Cheers, folks. Yeah, finally. You're back after walking out. Everyone thought we were getting a divorce.
We broke up.
Just kidding.
And then he somehow managed to get me back.
Okay. Okay, when you came crawling on my doorstep.
That happened.
Yeah.
My doorstep. Yeah.
Oh, we were still on the other. Wait,
Yeah,
do we own the house?
I think we did, but we it was our last life in the apartment.
Wow.
This is what happens when you say your girlfriend's funny looking. Don't do it.
Anyway.
We want to talk about funny looking things. We have a good one to talk about.
Joe Dickinson says, thank God Lauren's back.
You're welcome.
Joe likes it when you're here because it's Dickens. Bino is also here, says hello, you too. Cheers, Bino, checking in. Bino, thanks for being here. Cheers to you. What are you drinking today? Hey, AZ, 98. Oh my gosh. 98 degrees in Arizona.
But it's like dry heat there. It feels completely different.
That's true. Humid heat is worse than dry heat. And that's just.
Have you ever been in dry heat?
Well, Wisconsin has dry days.
It's not the same. But you haven't, have you?
Not in like a different state.
It's still like really hot. Like I feel like it feels hotter on your skin when it's dry heat, but it's easy to breathe. Whereas like humid heat, it's like thick and it hurts.
Yeah, it's just like it's like a mix between breathing underwater and breathing in like a furnace. It's like being in a sauna. Saunas are really humid,
yeah,
right?
But we'll go out west.
Anyway, Derek Whiting's in the chat. Cheers, everyone. Cheers, Derek. Thanks for being here. Buzzy Badgers is good, absolutely, and I can't wait to try.
The blonde, right?
Yeah, this is a pistachio. Which the only reason I'm somewhat skeptical is because their Buzzy Badger is phenomenal. It's already like not a light beer, but like.
Have you had the Buzzy Blonde?
Yeah, that's what I was about to get into. The Buzzy Badger is like perfect. It's got like just amount of flavor and whatever. And the Buzzy Blonde in turn is a little bit thinner.
Yeah.
Which, if you're not a huge coffee person,
see, but this one says silky creamy.
Yeah.
Whereas the Buzzy Blonde isn't silky creamy. So I feel like the peanut or the pistachios are added.
Yeah, and we both love the taste of pistachios, right? You do too?
You never asked me. You just
do you? I assumed you do.
I like to suck on the shells until they suck all the salt off.
She likes to suck on salty nuts. And I didn't shower tonight. Anyway, this is what the can looks like. So let's go ahead and open this bad boy.
I'm so glad you're willing to talk about these things in front of strangers on the internet as well as my parents.
Well, there's a difference between talking about these things and joking about these things.
Okay, but you want to joke about them too?
Is that in here? Is that in here so that we can eat that too?
That's yours. Right?
I know, but I didn't put it in here.
Yes, you did. It was in your bag.
No, I didn't.
And I had to took it out to take a picture.
So you took it out.
Would you like me to get you something?
I don't know. We have some Easter candy here as well, but maybe we'll just hold off on that. I have been dieting. Maybe I'll have 1 or 2 pieces at some point in the live stream tonight. But on the last episode of the Loren Show, Loren and I walks out. Will they ever get back together? Are they split for good? Well, you'll find out 3 weeks later, back on the Bourbon bar.
Just so everyone knows, I wasn't actually mad. I wasn't mad until he came out and he was like, "What's your problem?"
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean, what's your problem? You called me ugly.
To be fair, it's quite embarrassing when you didn't come back.
Good. It's quite embarrassing to be called funny looking. Yeah. What do you have to say to that? Ooh, it's like green.
Yeah. So I saw people getting this. So the fridge, they came out at 3:00, and I got there
and this
about
was highly
4.
anticipated. It was supposed to come out like 2 weeks ago, but then their canning distributor had like something wrong, so they had to wait. So they couldn't get any canning.
Really?
Yeah, that's why it took so long.
So yeah, I got there at 4, so an hour later after it opened, there's probably like 5 or 6 packages left. So I bought 2 of them right away, and then
and you only got there like 20 minutes before they started selling it.
People were coming out and grabbing.
Okay, so my first thought is it's really bubbly, but Buzzy Badger isn't bubbly. You know what I mean?
Did you taste it yet?
No, I just smelled it.
Yeah, I mean, I prefer a less carbonated beer.
I like carbonated
but you like carbonated beers, so let's go try it. Cheers.
How come you get a big man's cup?
It's harder to smell out of a bigger one.
Tastes good. I don't get the nuts until like I breathe out though. Right?
Yeah, on the finish.
Yeah.
The little bit of finish
it's
that beer
just
has.
Like if you added salt to a coffee beer. Like it's not bad. I would drink another one.
I like that. I don't know. Do we have any Buzzy Badger here?
I don't think so. I can check. I do think I like Buzzy Badger better though.
I was about to say I'd like to do the Buzzy Badger side by side. Because I actually think I could possibly like this better.
Really?
Maybe.
We have 14,000 whiskey businesses, but no Buzzy Badgers.
Not in the other fridge. I can look in the other fridge. No, wait, hold on. How about you pour a mystery, Glenn?
I'm already out
here. Okay. But yeah, so this is actually pretty good. It's lighter. It's on the lighter side, but like Loren said, that pistachio nuttiness kind of comes more in the finish. But it is unmistakably pistachio, which is nice. And in terms of how I was concerned that it could be lighter, since a Buzzy Blonde is light, it still has light on the coffee flavor, but it does have a lot more pistachio in it than it has enough pistachio in it, whereas I kind of expected it and what I hoped for. So overall, I like it.
Do you like this better than the Snow Pilot?
Which one was the snow? Oh, the one.
This pistachio brown ale.
That was so good.
That one was better.
Yeah.
That was a heavier one, I think.
That was good. That one was rich and thick and viscous and like bodied. I'd like to get that one, but they don't sell it. Or
we don't, but that's not ours.
Did they sell that around Wisconsin? Is that Wisconsin?
I'm pretty sure it's the one with the pointy heads.
Pointy heads. Robin says, excited to know what the Buzzy Badger's like. Well, Buzzy Badger, pistachio, is okay. Is good.
I think you would like it.
I think you would like it. It's definitely better than the Buzzy Blonde.
It's definitely a summer beer because you wouldn't.
Oh
really,
yeah.
Like you don't want a dark buzzy badger in the summertime.
If I was gonna sit down and have a beer, like if I was gonna sit down and drink a Spotted Cow, I could reach toward this instead. You know?
Well, I feel like this is very approachable.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
People who don't like beer could probably drink this because it doesn't taste like beer at all. I think it's because of carbonation.
True. Overall, though, let's go scale of 1 to 10.
Wait, compared to what?
Just in general, of all beers. Like, a scale of 1 to 10, where's it rank for you?
Probably like 7.
7?
I would drink it again. There's way more that I wouldn't drink.
I go with 7.6.
Okay.
What? Oh, you get decimals included, like the rest of my scoring system.
Always included with you.
Because
who cares? Nobody cares about the 0.6. At least you say 0.5.
The 0.6 makes a big difference because I can't give it an 8 because an 8 is like where I would score better things, right? But I can't give it a 7 because that's like too low.
So what's a number 10 for you?
There will never be a number 10.
You drive me nuts.
It's impossible to know if there's a number 10 because 10 is perfect, and you'll never know if it's the perfect whiskey or perfect beer or perfect anything because there could always be something that beats it, and if something beats it, then that is the best. But you can't go over a 10. So realistically, you can't go over 10.
Okay, I didn't know this was this technical.
I mean, I guess you could go over a 10. I just don't usually go over a 10. But maybe I should find myself a 10. I do have a cigar blend over there. That could be a 10. So that'd be nice.
When are you going to drink that?
1,000 subscribers.
Oh.
Get subscribing, guys.
What are you going to drink for our wedding?
I don't know. See, the thing is, the wedding is still an allocation season away. So I have like a lot of heavy hitting bottles that I could find before then.
What if you pick one and you drink it and you don't like it? What if that's setting us up for failure?
Let's be honest. How many whiskeys do I not like? Realistically, how many do I have that I don't like? Couple? I mean, there's a couple that I'm not huge fans of. None of them really I have a disdain for, except for like maybe one. But it's been a while since I had that. And didn't you re-pour that one for me one time?
I think you re-poured it for yourself. Yeah. I think you should take a picture of the floor and post it on your Instagram.
I should just take the camera and show them, but then I'd have to re-square it up. Not that it's overly square right now, but...
Well, your side has more light wall than my side.
I know. That's what I was talking about.
Well, okay.
I have 104 whiskeys sitting on the floor right now, and and then I have like 30 sample bottles sitting on a table right next to it.
You know, we could bring them like around over here so it's not like the walkway.
Well, I was gonna,
Steven
is still in here, maybe, possibly. Yeah, he's talking. Steven, I was gonna DM you on Instagram and ask you where the heck you got your shelves. Because you know how hard it is to find a shelf that has 14-inch, like, dimensions on it?
You think he made it himself?
No, like, because it looks... I mean, it's possible, but it looks like the kind that you find on Amazon.
Maybe he's like super handy and he like welded the metal and everything.
Well, I was just thinking like maybe he just doesn't have any like E.H. Taylor or like High West bottles
just put those on the top.
Well, because I have so many, not E.H. Taylors, but
so
like
these are going in the basement.
We gotta think.
Listen.
Yeah.
Okay, so why don't you just put the other shelves behind you, right? Like, so if you're looking at a bar, right? Put the shelves right here, and then just build like floating shelves that are really like far apart, and just put them on the one on this side.
Because as an organization standpoint, I'm not organizing my whiskeys based on how big they are.
It is one freaking kind of whiskey.
No, it's not. It's High West, Redwood Empire.
You can organize those on that side too. I don't know
all
why
of the Bookers, all of the E.H. Taylors, basically anything in the tall bottle. That's all 14-inch roughly. And all the shelves that I find are 12 inches. I don't know. It's a dilemma. Dry heat is a myth. Just walked my dog. 98's a little toasty. Casey is in the chat. Says cheers, folks. Cheers, Casey. Thanks for being here, buddy. We're drinking the pistachio beer. I know you would love it, but unfortunately you can't have it because you would die. It's 98 and windy, hot solar wind. Well, at least some wind's better than no wind, I guess, right? Technically, maybe. It was just hot yesterday as well. Things cooled down for a bit, and then the real heat will come. Well, if that's not real heat, I hate to see what is. But Sugar Kitty's in the chat, says meow. Cheers, Sugar Kitty. Thanks for being here, buddy. It's nice seeing you. Bino says, hello, Kitty. Oh, he's just talking to Kitty. 22 for an L is a huge win. What were we talking about?
Am I the L?
Huh? 22 for an L. 22 for an L. What were we talking about?
I don't remember.
Shit. 22 for an L is a huge win. Oh! They're talking to each other. See, the more you know. Do. Pino says, that one's good too. You should pour me a mystery blend. Right in the independent joke.
Needy.
I am needy. How about you pour me a mystery blend and then we'll come back in and we'll drink the SunnyD vodka seltzer. Because I know people are dying to see that.
I'm sure everyone's just like, oh my god.
You do that again?
I don't want to do that.
Shaming the spot account unreal. You know what, Casey? Just because you would die if you ate a pistachio doesn't mean that I can't talk about this being better than spotted cow. Even though
Spotted cow is basic, okay?
Spotted cow is just center of the line, a great beer to
It's
drink.
still good, but it's basic. Anyone can drink it.
It is. This one, not anyone can drink because some of us will die. Sure, if Loren didn't have a headache before, she does now.
Is it because you're annoying the crap out of me?
I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, but you watch reviews, Holden. You are spared from crap bottles. See, you're absolutely correct. And I have a very bad habit of buying good whiskey instead of, like, it's very, very uncommon that I'll walk past something on a shelf and be like, that looks interesting. I'm going to buy it. And then buy it, you know? Like, when have I ever done that? I don't think I ever have. I usually specifically look for bottles that I want, basically. Since when do you buy shitty bottles? Yeah, right. We should start a new segment on Bourbon Bar. Send Holden the crappy pour. Hey, if you guys want to send me crappy pours, it could be Malort for all I care. As long as it's a surprise, I'll definitely drink it blind.
He said
in front of you all.
It could be Malort for all I care because he wants it.
It's been a long time since I had some Malort.
Maybe we should pour you some.
You better not. Yeah, listening to Loren, damn it. Joe Dickinson says he's only here for the SunnyD. Hey, that's going to be up next after Loren pours me a mystery blend. All right, chop. Let's get this mystery blend poured. I'm going to go out in the other room.
Are you telling me what to do?
If you guys want to help Loren pick, that's up to you. But unfortunately, you don't know what I have because they're all
out of here.
105 of them are down there.
Nobody wants you here.
Okay. I'm going to bring my beer. I'm going to bring your beer.
I'm giving you me.
Just kidding. Okay. Let's keep this. You don't have to talk to the people because they're not going to be able to see you.
Well, I'm just going to pick close my eyes and pick one.
Okay.
Okay, this is going to be it. That was a good pour. Okay, I'm ready. Wait, don't come in yet. Okay, you can come in.
Jinkies. Come on, songs.
Okay.
Okay.
That's
And
enough.
that's why you
You're
don't keep
cut
all of your
off.
whiskey on the floor. All right. So let's see. What if I just smell it and just guess it off the rip? Ready?
You're not gonna.
Cal 15.
Mm-mm. Not even close.
I know.
Actually, it might be. I
I thought maybe I smelled cherries for a half a second, but
My
Casey
soda
says-
has cherries in it.
oh yeah, oh,
Oh.
7-Up cherry.
I got a new soda.
Wow. Whoa, my goodness.
I almost fell.
Be careful. I would do the crappy pour. Oh. They didn't say anything about the cleaning board, did they?
No, I don't think so.
Send. I mean, yeah, Casey, do it. I mean, I don't know if you have any crappy whiskeys, but frickin' send me something. If everyone send me what they despise, I would love to review those. It'd be awesome.
It's gonna be a bunch of ones that he likes. Everyone's gonna sound like Dickel, and he's gonna be like, oh yeah.
That's true. Don't send me Dickel expecting me to hate it, because the one Dickel that I've ever had, I've liked. Recently online, I learned that there's such thing as a 125 proof Yukon Jack. That sounds a little bit rough. But you know, I saw that Driftless Glen came out of Cask strength recently, I think. I saw a bunch of people buying it. I don't know if that's new or if I just haven't noticed, because it's not very apparent, you know?
What are we talking about?
Driftless Glen.
Oh.
I saw on Facebook some people found a Cask strength, like store picks around. But like the bottle doesn't like say Cask strength. It's like, it looks like their normal bottle. It just like has a little badge that says Cask strength. And so like I can't tell how long it's been out because I haven't really noticed any difference in the bottles when people post Driftless Glen. I just expect it to be, you know, Driftless Glen. Okay, that's not a bad choice. Well, we could send decent ones along.
Okay, here, take a sip of this.
Well, we can send decent ones amongst the crappy ones and see what happens. If you guys, send me a flight, and then I'll do a tasting, and I won't know which is which, and then I'll just be, oh, this is good. Oh, that's very good. You know what I mean? Oh, and by the way, I hope everyone had a happy Easter.
If you celebrate Easter.
If you celebrate Easter. If you don't, I hope you had a happy Sunday. And I hope you got to enjoy yourselves and have some family time and all of the stuff that comes along with that.
It bothers me that's not orange.
I feel like it really should be orange. Or like, how can you not have orange SunnyD?
It literally smells and tastes just like SunnyD, and it's not orange.
So this is gluten-free.
And sugar-free, I think. Oh, yes, and sugar-free.
And sugar-free.
And 95 calories.
Only 95 calories. It's got 4.5% alcohol.
It's made with real fruit. Which I don't
honestly,
think regular SunnyD is made with real fruit.
It really could be if, like, SunnyD was fizzy, and that would be it. Well, you can't tell that there's any alcohol in there, which I suppose is the point of vodka, right?
Well, I think that's why it's only 95 calories, so I bet it doesn't have very much.
Well, it's 4.5%. That's the equivalent of having a beer, a light beer.
A light beer. I'm pretty sure that regular seltzers are way more than that.
Yeah, but how many light beers does it take to get a skinny white girl drunk? You know what I mean? Like.
Me, a few.
Well, yeah,
but if I have like
not everyone has your tolerance.
Normal size regular beers, it's not very many.
Sure, he says, don't worry, Holden, no animals walked by and donated liquid to your glass. Well, thank God for that. The only animal that would have been in here is Loren, so.
Maybe I've donated 2 things to your glasses. You don't know what I pour in there when you leave the room.
Holden is a man of principle, to be fair. He never abandoned his beloved brother's bond. That's true. I do like my brother's bond. Is that what this is?
No. Stop trying to guess.
I'm not supposed to guess. Why am I smelling it? It's got a very, like, shortbread cookie type vibe going on in it.
We keep cookies in the cupboard.
Still eating leftovers. Yeah. We have some leftovers, but I think Lauren's eating them because I'm dieting. I didn't even get to eat my mom's French toast, which is depressing.
That's okay.
She makes a stuffed French toast, and it's got like fruit and
it's really
like
mushy.
Well, yeah, but like it's good kind of mushy.
I don't like mushy.
I like mushy
At all.
Well, it's like got like what is it, cream, like a cream cheese, a fruity.
There's
like,
no cream cheese.
Or it's got like.
It's just. I think it's just French toast.
I don't know. It's
like
good.
The milk and stuff with fruit.
It's good. But I didn't get to eat any of it. And Loren said, you can have a bite of mine or finish whatever's on my plate. And guess what? She ate it all. Guess who didn't get to have any of it at all? I didn't even get to taste it.
Your mom made other things that I would have preferred, so I ate those. I don't put a little bit of French toast on my plate.
Could have put enough for me. SunnyD is so artificial.
It says it's made with real fruit, guys.
I believe that. Casey said he drank a 4-pack of that over the weekend. Wow, getting lit. Switching off of the light beers, going over to the heavy vodka seltzers. Hanging Z says I still want to send out a blind of all Wild Turkey 101 and see if anyone noticed. You would probably mess up some people, to be fair.
Holden would be one of those people.
Yeah, well, like,
you don't have to make
I'd be so confused. No, because I'd smell it and be like, these smell exactly the same. But I would be convinced that they were different, so then I would just be like, they have to be different, I'd probably call them all frickin', I'd probably say they were all some kind of frickin' rye or something, because that's just the way I am. SunnyD, thanks, Mom.
Thanks, Mommy.
Yeah, give this to your kids. They'll definitely behave. Peter White's in the chat. Peter. Hey, Peter White, how you doing? Bino says, yummy. Tipsy, where did you get your, if you're in here right now, right at this very moment, where did you get your shelves? And do they or do they not have 14-inch clearance? Because I've been trying to find a shelf to put my whiskey on, and all the shelves that I've found online that are remotely good enough, they're all only like 12 inches, so I can't fit E.H. Taylor, High West, Booker's, literally any tall bottle on those shelves. So if you have an answer, I would love to know. Just DM me or something. Anyway. So the SunnyD overall, if you wanted to drink orange juice on a hot summer day and accidentally get fucked up, buy these. How much did we pay for a 4-pack of this? How much did you pay for a 4-pack of this?
$9.
Well, okay, for $9, if you want to get 4 cans of orange juice for $9 instead of 30 cans of beer, then definitely switch to SunnyD vodka seltzers. But if not, then just buy orange juice and put your own vodka in it, because the only difference is it's carbonated. Honestly, you could probably buy one of those carbonation machines and just carbonate your own SunnyD vodkas.
Look it, okay. When I was in college, we would make mimosas out of SunnyD. They're not as good as.
Okay, if you have a mimosa out of SunnyD,
it's basically this, but champagne instead of vodka, because it's bubbly.
What is a normal mimosa made of?
Orange juice.
What is SunnyD?
Fake orange juice.
Oh, so it's the same thing. So it is a mimosa. You made it sound all special.
Not because it's different. It don't taste as good. What?
It's splashing my nose.
No.
You have a whole can there.
I didn't give you permission to drink what was in my cup.
Tricky says, now if you wanted to do 4 different Russell single barrel picks, that could be interesting. See, I would like that. I love Russell single barrels. Hanging Z says, I wonder if soccer moms are slamming SunnyD seltzers when they run out of the hoarded Zimas.
Hey, have you ever had Zima?
No, I want one.
I freaking love. We sold one of my parents' favorites.
Hey, whenever your parents open that, I'll be there, and I want to
Jacob's
drink it.
saving it for
his 21st birthday.
No,
just
until more come out. They're literally so good. I love
They're
it.
not gonna come out.
We literally used to, when they came out. I wasn't 21, so maybe I shouldn't be talking about this. When they came back out with them, and I don't know if they were the same as when they were in the 90s, but I freaking drank so many of those things. They're so good. It was it tasted like squirt kind of, but it was alcoholic.
See, I don't I don't like drinking that kind of soda straight up.
Really? It was very refreshing. Way more refreshing than having like a Seagram's or something like that.
Did you just say Seagram's?
How do you say it?
Seagram's.
What is Seagram's? Is that the soda?
I've never heard of a Seagram's before.
Whatever. I don't drink those because I'm not a little bitch.
Seagram's is also a type of whiskey. Seagram 7? You ever hear of a 7 7?
Yeah.
That's Seagram 7.
One time I drank too many 7 7s.
Was that at the bar?
At a bar.
When you puked in my...
It wasn't with you.
Wow. You mean you drank alcohol with other people?
Okay, well, yes.
Yes. I need some shelves. Tired of searching through the bar cabinets with a flashlight. Honestly, and I can't put up my hanging shelves because we just painted this wall and this is only a temporary bar. So I'm not gonna put like
Holes in the
17
wall.
or put like 18 to 20 holes in the wall just for like a couple months. But you know how it is. Hanging says, since I quit buying much, my collection is shrinking rapidly. Well, what the heck? Why'd you quit buying? You gotta just stockpile in your favorites like the OGD bib. I know you like that. Also, I've seen OGD 114 recently, a few places. So I think it's about time I buy one of those and buy an OGD bib, and then I can have them on the channel just for you guys. Since you guys are convinced that I should have them, which I agree. Casey says 7 7 used to be good. Just can't do it anymore. Came up a couple too many times. Oh, yeah.
I just can't do anything like that anymore. I think I got like puked too many times, and now I'm like alcohol, like mixed drinks like that make me want to vomit.
I drank too much good alcohol, and I sound so snotty and stuck up, but like, well, come on, you're telling me that you, after drinking like so much good alcohol, you can go back to drinking Kessler and Coke?
No, I totally agree.
Even
really,
a Captain and Coke is like, it's
I
hard
feel
for you
really
to
snotty
drink.
when I talk about how I like beer, but I like beer like craft beer. I don't like. I mean, like I can drink a domestic beer, but I will never go to the store and buy like a case of it.
Right. Well, I mean, I would only if like we were having a party, you know.
Well, yeah, because it's cheaper. But like, I've never like. Do you know what I mean? Like, if that was beer, I wouldn't like beer.
I would pay $5 for a beer every time I drank a beer, rather than paying 30 or 50 cents for one.
I feel like people who don't like craft beers are.
It's like if I was going to drink a beer,
you can pick from.
I would want it to taste good, you know. And like, not that normal beer isn't good, but it's not nearly as good as craft beer.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but you know, a lot of people don't like craft beer.
I know.
What's wrong with people? Then again, when people think craft, they think IPAs. I don't blame them.
I don't like IPAs. I do like the one.
I don't dislike IPAs, but
you're never gonna like reach for one.
Well, depends on my mood.
Over another though.
Right. Well, depends on my mood.
I mean, it depends on your mood. What's your high?
Well, it's kind of like a rye. It's kind of like a rye.
What's your high?
It's like a rye for me. Like, I like ryes. They're interesting and they still taste good, but I have to be in the mood for a rye. It's just like an IPA.
The sweet ones.
The sweet ones. She likes the sweet ones. The sweet ones make us feel yummy inside. Seagram's makes a ginger ale. I think I knew that. Thank you, Steven. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. OGD 114 was going for $19.95 in my Total Wine, sold out fast. I believe it's probably around there at Woodman's as well, but it sits on the shelf. The MGP distillery in Indiana was original Seagram's. That I did know. I did know that. Yeah. But Seagram's is like, what kind of whiskey is Seagram's? It's like an 80 proof. Like, everyone says whiskey or Seagram's is whiskey, but like, this is what I think of when I think whiskey. So it's hard for me to look at Seagram's or Kessler thinking it's whiskey. Joe Dickinson says I'll never be too good for rum and Coke. It's not that I'm too good for rum and Coke because I do still like them.
I don't like rum and Cokes.
It's just I haven't drank them in so long that now I would probably choose anything else over rum and coke. And even when I did drink rum and coke, it was only ever Captain and Coke. Like, I could not do the Admiral. Sailing with the Admiral is like sailing into the Bermuda Triangle. You're never going to come back.
Wow.
Yeah. But, you know, Captain and Coke, those are always good. And I've never had rum and Coke with, like, plantation or, like, some actual rum that's not spiced. So maybe that would be good. I'll have to try it sometime. But maybe next week we can do, like, a cocktail episode or something.
It's a lot of commitment for me.
This smells like bread. Or not bread, but, like, bready. Like, baked breadiness. I like it. Smells good. But, wow. It also feels like it has some red fruit on it as well. Actually, an apparent amount of red fruit. A lot of red fruit. I feel like this could be a wheater with red fruit in it. I'm not sure which one. Henry Z says holding stop shop only. La da da. La da da da. It's a motherfucking deal, double G. Snoop Dogg. Anyway, yeah, I have an affinity toward Top Shelf. But I'll never.
Wow.
I will never.
Holden's got expensive taste.
I'll never shy away from a budget hitter. Just because I like Top Shelf doesn't mean I won't never drink. Because OGD 114. It's got proof.
Have you had
The
that?
price is great. Yeah, I have.
When?
At the Bourbon Room.
Yeah. I don't think so.
I had it at the Bourbon Room. Wild Turkey 101. So. If I didn't have a YouTube channel, you know how much Wild Turkey 101 I'd be drinking? It'd be good. Vito says I like some of them.
I like them all, some of them.
I like them all, some of them. What is it? That's an oxymoron. Hangman Z says drinking German beer, and then drink a craft beer, and then snack yourself.
Do a Doppelbock.
Doppelbock?
Doppelbock. Doppelbock is W in French.
Doppelbock, Malbock. I like German beers. Because I've had them, right? But the thing is, to be fair.
German beers are too, like, weedy flavored for me.
See, I like that, though. But I like differences, you know? Like, I could totally, like, if I was drinking, I don't know. Something about me and my personality is I need variety. Obviously, I have 105 bottles of whiskey that are open right now. I need variety. So, I like how craft beer... No. I like how craft beer... There's always something different. Like, this has pistachios in it. That's fucking cool. They're not going to put pistachios in a German beer. Like, beer is very much just as much of a cult as whiskey is. There's a lot of people out there who don't think that beer should have any additives. I'm not one of those people because I like beer that has different flavors. It's kind of like having... The thing about beer with flavor is that it can be subtle, but whiskey with flavor usually just tastes like a bunch of fake...
Rome gives me weird
sugar.
shadows. Looks like I have like a lion's face.
Well, I don't have that light on. And why is this light on?
I don't know what you're asking me. I didn't set it
Hold
up.
on. Let me just try something quick. Anyway, like this.
Oh, now
Is that better?
I don't know.
I don't know. Honestly, guys, we're still working it out with the kinks because, well, it's a new place with a new bar. And it's not quite a bar yet because we don't have shelves. We just have a bar. I want to eat some Easter candy, so let's, you know what we'll do here is we'll bust up some Easter candy and we'll pour a little bit
Do
of...
you want the cookies or the candy?
Robin's Redbreast. The what?
The cookies, the candy, or the pie.
Let's just have one of each.
There's only one piece of pie left and it's big.
Well, you can have the pie for yourself.
I don't want the pie. I already had a piece for breakfast.
I know, but you can have it tomorrow. I don't need that many calories. I was just gonna have one little itsy bitsy teeny weeny piece of candy. That's what I say as I eat the whole thing. Jim Beam Double Oaked. I've not had the Beam Double Oaked, but I love Double Oaked products, and I like Jim Beam products, and I like Jim Beam. It's good too. So I would 110% be down for the Double Oaked Jim Beam. Now, this is Redbreast, single pot still, cask strength, aged 12 years. This is batch B122, so it is the first batch of this year, and the newest one, I believe. It comes in at 58.1% alcohol. Nice. Where's Stacy when you need her?
I know.
I'm drinking Redbreast cask strength. She's not here to watch me.
Oh no.
So this is single pot still, like I said, and 12 years old. And I did have a little bit of this over the weekend with Derek Whiting, who was in the chat earlier. He might still be right now.
I think he's working.
We also had the Redbreast 12 non-cask strength, which he bought. So we were able to try them side by side, and both very good. Different, very different, because this has a lot more of like fruity and like obviously not age, but deeper notes. You know what I mean? And the Redbreast non-cask strength, very easy to drink, but very, very good. It's like very much shortbread cookies.
Are they cookies?
Maybe the shortbread cookies would be good to bust up with these. Maybe you can go get the cookies. Oh, you want me to get the cookies? Oh, okay. Hold on. This is right in the camera.
Okay, I guess I just won't be here.
Just kidding.
You've already been over the fact that everyone's only here because I am.
Anyways, he says I am gravitating toward rye. Some bourbons tend to be too sweet for me. I have a sweet tooth. That's probably my probably why I like craft beer instead of German. This is good though. Seagram's is blended. I did know that. Blended again. I did know that. So is Kessler's is also blended. Casey says you have to try rum and coke, and the Dominican rum is way different, more whiskey forward, made of sugarcane.
I don't like when things taste like the bottle they came in.
So you mean like Kessler's and Seagram's?
Yeah.
Yeah, neither do I. Seagram's is likely corn whiskey with a little rye flavoring. So yeah, see that's not okay with me. I needed to taste like whiskey when I'm drinking it, not like sugar. Like if you ever had a Kessler and Coke versus a Jack and Coke, and Jack is not like
when
whiskey.
I go
To,
like the
you know
restaurants
what I mean?
and I just order something with whiskey in it and it comes with Kessler's, I like even
Wanna
if I
bomb
don't
it?
know, I already know I don't like it because like the way it smells and everything.
Oh yeah, it's 110% different.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
Like where did I go when I had that whiskey drink and it was with Kessler's? Oh, it was when I went out with my parents so that I got an old fashioned at that restaurant we went to, and
Which restaurant?
on the golf course, and they gave it to me with freaking Kessler's, and I was like, this is disgusting.
Yeah, that's a no-go for me. And honestly, even Jack isn't really enough. I like a good Elijah Craig. It's got proof. It's got oak. You know.
Jack at least comes in a glass bottle, not a plastic one.
Very true, and at least it costs more than $15. Vito says right on hanging AZ. The Kraken or Jerry is not that much better.
Who's
Release
Jerry?
the Kraken. Well, the Kraken is a rum.
Like Tom and Jerry?
And Jerry, I would assume, is also a rum, but I've never heard of the Jerry. But I have heard of the Kraken. Bino likes German beer. I do like German beer. I just also like craft beer. Now Mr. Sam tribute whiskey to Sam Bronfman, legendary master blender at Seagram's. It is a different cat. Mr. Sam. I've heard of Mr. Sam. I'm pretty sure it's expensive, right? I think. Anyways, he says I was looking at the Havana brand rum. I haven't had enough rums to tell you what's good or not. I've only ever had Plantation and one other one that was from the Dominican that my brother got from someone who lives in the Dominican or who grew up in the Dominican. And that one was only okay. Actually, that one's pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie, that one sucked. But the Plantation's pretty good. Sugar Kitty says there's enough variety in beers, different hops, different malts to keep anyone happy. You're right. I don't know. I feel like I do all that with whiskey, so when I'm drinking beer, I like to have like a little bit more of like a fun twist to it rather than a nuanced twist. I feel like with beer, I want it to be apparent. And don't get me wrong, I love doing the stouts and finished in like different barrels. Like I have a Knob Creek barrel in the fridge that I haven't drank yet, which I could review at some point. And I also have some Elijah Craig barrel proofs or barrel finished ones. It's like the one that you had out here earlier in the thumbnail. So I do like the barrel aged stouts, but I don't know. Maybe it's because we grew up in Wisconsin, you know, we're children of craft beer.
We're prissy as hell.
Well, yeah, we like craft beer because every corner has a brewery that has craft beer at it, and a lot of it's good. I don't know. At least I think so. Hey, Nazy, we sent you the. We sent you the.
Because I don't remember.
We sent him the Driftless Blend, Wheated, and Normal Bourbon, and we also sent him 2 beers from Anapee.
Yeah, but
and one of them was a little soldier or toy soldier.
No, but we sent him a bunch of other stuff. Remember we filled the box?
Yeah, it was. There was a Harp, a Guinness, a Old Fashioned blend, and a Glencairn.
No, we put more.
And cookies. Yes, a Harp and a Guinness.
No, I think we put more than that.
And a Harp, a Guinness, and a Staghorn from.
Oh yeah, it was New Glarus. Can you drink the water? I want to pour my new beer.
Sorry. Hey Nazy, how have you had the beers from
our box?
Anapee? Yeah, because I want to know what you think about those, because those are a Green Bay technically brewery.
Well, I think they started in.
Well, they did, but they're still Green Bay.
Well, yeah, but I think that at that point you would call them like a Dark County one.
I know, but people know that we're from Green Bay, so it's just easier if they understand that Green Bay. I thought that. Wait, is this Ecto-Cool?
No, it's the Sticks and Stones.
Oh, okay. Wait, did you have that one yet?
I had it at Lionsdale.
When did you go to Lionsdale? After that came on? You cheated on Lionsdale without me? Wait, you cheated on me with Lionsdale?
I went when we bought you the beers.
I can't even look at you. I'm pissed.
And this one's really yummy.
So this is Sticks and Stones.
It's
like
a
slushy style
version of a Christmas beer.
It's a slushy style sour brewed with stone fruits and cinnamon sticks. Sticks and Stones. Let's see how it is.
It's like orangey but cinnamony. So it kind of
orange isn't a stone fruit.
What is it then?
Stone fruits are mangoes or plums or anything with those big rock-looking seeds in it. A stone.
What do you think it's supposed to be?
What's the other really big stone fruit? There's mango. What's another stone fruit?
What's avocado a stone fruit?
No.
But it's got a big old hunk of thing in there.
Well, maybe, technically.
Because I think avocado's a fruit.
There's mango, and then there's the other one. What's the other one? There's 2 really
I don't like
big,
mangoes.
popular orange-looking stone fruit. It's not mango. It's
a jackfruit.
Well, that is one. It's not the one I'm thinking of. There's a very popular other stone fruit that people, I'm sure, are saying in the chat right now.
Apricot. I bet this is apricot.
It is 100% apricot.
Apricots aren't big.
They have a big stone in the middle.
But you're saying there's another big one.
I'm saying it has one massive seed that's like half the size of the fruit. Not that it has to be big.
Well, I don't like oranges and I don't like mangoes. So if it's apricot, I'm happy.
Anyways, he says craft is pretty cool,
Cherry
but IPA
is a stone fruit?
Does it have a big stone pit? Does it have a pit? Hang says craft is pretty cool, but IPA tastes like potpourri. And yes, I have tried many.
I don't like IPAs either. I hate that they smell so good and then they taste like asshole.
They do smell so good though. Haney says I like a good lager or
That's like when you have a
Pilsner.
really nice woman and then she turns out to be a big old bitch.
It's like when you have a really attractive woman, but you smell her breath and she smokes.
You mean you when you have a cigar?
That's different. Happens less often. It's only for a day.
It smells really bad.
So what?
It smells really bad. It makes me not want to go back to you.
Sugar says like a wheat beer, a Weiss beer, a nice Doppelbock, anything Dunkel, a good Scottish ale, or an ESB at times. I like Doppelbocks a lot. I also like Dunkels.
How many Doppelbocks have you had? Just the one?
3, maybe. And I've liked all 3 of them, but I like them a lot. The first time that I had a Doppelbock was that place by Milwaukee-ish.
Yeah, Waterfront Brewery.
Yeah. And it was real good. I liked it a lot. Say some Letterkenny stuff and Stacy will show up. Boy, howdy. We go make the bald man puke. Wait. Anyway. Okay. Pitter patter. Derek says the Redbreast was very good.
My dad just likes the Redbreast because it's Robin's Redbreast and he likes Robin's breasts.
Her mother's name is Robin, which you guys know because her name shows up in the chat. Okay. This is the Bourbon bar, not the cookie crumb bar.
I took the head off.
Why would you destroy an angel like that? Every time Loren eats a cookie, an angel gets his head torn off. How are you, bud? How are you now, bud? No, not so bad. No, good and you. To be fair, the blended Seagrams is real whiskey.
Holy cow!
NGS is
we have a new
like
person
Everclear.
in the chat.
Ew, Everclear.
You're right on top of it.
Hayden says you need a rum and coke to use Mexican Coke, which is made with cane sugar.
Mexican Coke, yummy.
That would be good. I only drink Jack single barrel proof and Coke. Those are expensive Jack and Cokes, but hey, you know what? That'll do it. Neutral grain spirit sounds delicious. See, yeah, I just cannot. How can you even call it whiskey if it's mixed with Everclear? Sailor Jerry rum. Yep, never heard of it. You're right, Sugar Kitty. I have about 30 bottles of rum that I rarely drink anymore. Tropical aged single casks from Foursquare, Long Pond, Hamptons are very good cask strength, and even finished ones to get. So I have heard of Foursquare, and I've heard that that's very good. I have not tried it, but I would like to at some point. I haven't heard of the other ones, but I'll take your word for it because you're a smart guy. To be fair. He says there are 2 Wisconsin in the fridge, Toy Soldier and something else. I've not tried them yet.
Okay, well, he opened up the.
That means he at least
soldier.
had one of. No, he just said the Toy Soldier was.
Listen, he says the Little Soldier is pretty good.
Oh, so he must have just did it. Sugar says apricot, which we read. Obviously, might just grab one and a pint glass. That's probably why he's drinking it right now. Plums, cherries, peaches. That's the one that I was thinking about. The other big stone fruit besides mango is peaches.
I don't know if I like peaches. I don't think I've ever eaten a peach.
Jacob Whiting is in the chat.
That's what
Oh
I'm
my
saying.
gosh.
We have a new friend.
Oh my goodness. What is he doing? He's talking about a peach because it's like a butt.
Jacob likes butts.
Booty. Cheers, Jacob. Thanks for being in here. Sugar says you don't think of it as a fruit, but yes, avocado is technically a fruit. Well, technically so is a tomato.
Do you say tomato or tomato?
I was about to say tomato, and then I realized that I would have came across so weird if I said it.
I would have judged you on the internet.
I would have judged me.
In front of everyone.
I would have judged myself, to be fair. Nectarine, too. Oh, yeah, nectarines. Okay, Holden cracking open the Little Soldier Anapee looks promising. It's good stuff. I like it. All the Munich big breweries make really good Doppelbocks. Try to find either Paulaner or Spaten. Recently, here we got some Eyinger Doppelbock called Celebrator. Hold on, I'm gonna screenshot that, and I'm gonna look for that next time I'm in Woodman's. Maybe I'll bring it on and have it in one of the live streams coming up. Orange is a citrus.
Really?
Indeed, it is.
I didn't know that.
Well, that's why it's not a stone fruit, because it's a citrus. Gosh. Wait. Tangerines. What is a tangerine? Isn't that a citrus?
Just like a different size of it. Like it's the same concept as an orange, but a different size.
So, but then it's not a stone fruit. Or is
Did
it?
someone say it was a stone fruit?
Someone did, I thought.
Pretty sure tangerines have little stone.
No, nectarine. Sorry. Nectarine. Louis the Fourth, right?
Yeah.
We can't have him in here without contemplating his name, but Louis the Fourth is in chat. Says hello, friends. Cheers,
You were
Louis.
the only one contemplating the name.
Thank you for being here, buddy. Hey, Macy says Little Soldier is pretty good. Kind of reminds me a bit of Newcastle. We have not had Newcastle, but Little Soldier is pretty good. Do I have one of those here? I think. I like Little Soldier.
Why do you ask me these questions?
I don't know. Little Soldier is good though. If you like craft beer so much, you definitely need to visit Cleveland. We have some of the best craft breweries.
Do you want to bet? Do you want to bet about that?
I knew that was coming.
I work at a craft brewery.
She does work at a craft brewery. It's very small, but they have had some really good stuff. I have to say, they're small enough where they don't even can their stuff yet, or sell it to go. But they have some good, or they sell it in growlers. Yeah, but they have some really good stuff for their size. So excited to see
look more as we get
I'm excited to see what they can do. I'm hoping one day I can work there as a second job instead of Menards, and then maybe make some beer. That'd be cool.
I told the guy who brews the beer, his name is Peter. I told him that, and he just laughed.
Peter! What the heck? That's okay. It takes a lot more than just asking someone to brew their beer to actually get the chance to brew beer, I'm assuming. Although I think
you would really like working there. The people there are literally so nice.
Oh, yeah. I'm all about working places with good people. But let's go ahead and smell his Redbreasts. Let's just smell these Redbreasts and pair it with his cookie here.
Are those like breasts that are hairy, but like you had like red hair, so they were like carpet matched to drapes type of thing?
I think it's more of a BDSM. They've been slightly abused, and now they're red type of thing.
Wouldn't they be purple then?
No, it takes time to get purple. And initially, it's red.
Maybe they're sunburned.
Sunburned, yes. Sunburned to sunburned titties. It smells very good. That shortbread cookiness from like normal Redbreast is there, but like a lot more dark fruit and a bit of like a spice in this one. Did I say red fruit? I meant more of like a not quite a citrusy, but actually a stone fruit would be the word for it, I think. A lot of vanilla in this though as well. It smells great. Let's get on the palate.
Is that your one or you're not your one? Oh.
The palate. I love how rich this tastes. Vanilla. Actually a surprising amount of oak spice in there. It's got the spice with like a nice like allspiceness, but that stone fruity.
I feel like this shirt makes me look.
I'm trying to pick out a fruit.
I have big muscles.
You do have big muscles. Bigger than me right now. But this in particular, I feel like I'm getting a fruit on this, but it tastes fantastic. The finish is nice and long, or longer anyway, for 116 proof. But I know the bottle has some tasting notes on it. Cornucopia of dried fruits. So all this fruit.
It tastes like cornucopia?
Well, a cornucopia is just a medley, like a fruit medley.
Can you just understand my jokes?
In lively spice, totally getting all of that. And then a butterscotch and barley finish. Butterscotch.
Ew.
Butterscotch is in here. So what is butterscotch flavor?
Butterscotch.
These people know everything, so I'm assuming they'll be able to tell me.
Wait, what butterscotch is?
Yeah.
We've had this conversation before.
But I forgot.
I'm gonna look it up. We've had this conversation before.
And then the barley. I don't know how distinctly to pick out barley, but I think I could see barley being in here. Because obviously barley is in like single malts and stuff, and it does have that underlying like I always get like kind of an
It
earthiness
just says
from
that
malt.
brown butter, caramelized sugar, and molasses is all it says. But I feel like I remember having a conversation with you and you were like, this is what butterscotch tastes caramel and toffee. I don't know. We don't need to know.
Yeah, I definitely get that barley. After reading it, I can place my finger on it. Although I don't know if I would have called it barley. Maybe I would have called it malt. But either way, same. It's kind of the same thing. But let's go ahead and eat this cookie. So Jacob, who was in the chat earlier, made these, right? You made them?
I thought my mom made them.
Either Jacob or Robin. You know, if Robin did make them, then it would be perfect because I'd be doing Robin's Redbreasts with Robin's white cookies. I feel weird saying that.
Why? Because you're talking about Robin's
breast. Yeah.
There's a picture on our fridge of my mom or my dad grabbing my mom's titties.
Well, you said Robin's breast, and then you said there's a picture on my fridge, and I got really worried on how that sentence was gonna finish.
Okay, but like I just think it's funny because how many people have just pictures of people like their husbands grabbing their tits?
Hey, we can.
It was like at someone's wedding, I think. I don't remember.
I don't know, but let's
go ahead. It's probably
and...
buried over all the other things we put on the fridge now.
What kind of frosting's in here?
Buttercream, probably. I don't know. These
do taste like shortbread cookies.
You'd have to ask my mom. Did you make the fancy frosting or just the regular frosting? Does that thing say Loren is crazy? Oh no, it says Loren and Casey, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I saw Loren is crazy and I was about to fight. So maybe I am crazy.
This is really good. I think these cookies would be a lot better with the non-cast strength.
You think?
I think the non-cast strength has so much more of a butter cookie vibe to it. And I think these cookies would go really, really, really good with it.
I wonder how they made these cookies. Because they were, like, I took a bite of the first one and it just melted in my mouth.
Jacob said that they were a team effort.
We weren't invited. Well, we probably would have.
We were making mashed potatoes.
No, we were moving stuff. You were cleaning the garage.
Well, someone had to.
Your garage! There's not one fucking thing in that garage that's mine. Yeah.
Yes, there is.
What?
We have some water shoes, and one of the pairs of water shoes is yours. Also, we have some inner tubes, and one of those is yours.
Oh my gosh.
And technically, if we're getting married, that means the Camaro and everything else in there is half yours.
My name's not on the title of that.
You're right. It's mine.
Casey says... I think that when we get married, we're going to change... Our names are going to be the Whitings, not the Tilots. Yeah?
I thought we said that if you wanted to, we would hyphen it.
I haven't decided.
Casey says, true. Have you had the 2-stall? Probably asking Hangin. The 2-stall is great, though, Hangin.
I'm really sad because I didn't get to have the red velvet one.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I was telling one of the ladies I work with about it, and she was mad that she didn't get any too.
It was really good. I tried buying it for you, but, and, like...
It's almond buttercream.
I love almond flavored stuff. 2-stall is good, though. The beer names of those I mentioned are Salvador? Like but I feel like it should be Salvador. Salvador, Optimator, and Celebrator. The Salvador Optimator Celebrator. It's like tomato without the t. Right?
Mater. I haven't seen that
from Cars. So long. Yeah. It's like tomato without the t. Alright, where is that in here? I gotta screenshot it. Hold on.
You're always so far behind.
Right there. Okay, I'll find those beers and I will drink them on the live stream if it's the last thing I do. Well, hopefully it's not. That would suck, wouldn't it?
The last thing you do is better be fucking marry me.
What if I died before that happened?
I'd be pissed.
Yeah, because you'd have to go find a new lover.
I'm not gonna.
And let's be real. Who's gonna fill my shoes? I can see you in the screen. Nothing you do is discreet. I can literally watch you.
You are holding yourself up here, and you need to come down here. Down here is where the rest of the Christians are, okay?
Is down here where you marry?
No,
or do you
down
marry
here
up
is
here?
where all the Christians are.
Okay, so I guess that down here is just Lauren's standard. So she has millions of guys to choose from.
Look it!
And that is all we have time for, folks. Have a good night. We'll see you all in the next class.
You really think that I couldn't find someone else?
Oh no, I think you could find someone else.
I wouldn't.
I know. She said if she dies before me, then I'm not allowed to take another lover.
Yeah.
I just have to die a lonely old man.
Did your grandfather take another lover when your grandpa died? No.
Okay, but he was old. I mean, he's old.
So?
What if you die early, God forbid?
Well, then go become a priest.
I could.
You don't need another person.
That's true.
Yeah. I filled your life enough. You could adopt a kid and name it Loren.
Anyway, off of that topic, where the heck was I? Oh, right here.
I would get a fish.
A fish?
And hamster.
I can be replaced by a fish? I mean, a dog I could understand, but a fish, they don't even talk. They just look at you like...
If you died, I would go live at the nun church.
You can't.
I would have to be the male lady. I can't not see this one.
They can still go outside, they just can't see other people.
Can they talk to the other nuns?
Yes!
Like about anything?
It's an entire community.
And they just hang out all the time?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd go live there.
They pray all the time.
I'd be fine.
And they hang out and talk about God all the time. But
I could do that.
the only difference is that they don't talk to people who aren't nuns. Anyway.
Is it like Sound of Music? They live in that community thing.
I don't remember Sound of Music at all.
We should watch that movie. I like the song.
I don't like
your hate right now. You're being a hater.
Sugar Kitty says Newcastle is a brown ale, but looking up the Little Soldier, it says that it's an amber ale. Brown more malty, the amber more hoppy. Look up Two Stall. Actually, I think Two Stalls are stout.
I think
so. It's hard because on the bottles they don't really have as much information from Anna P as they do. I'm assuming on their website they probably have more information, but it doesn't even tell them on the bottle what kind of beer it is. Because I was trying to figure out what the hell the Two Stall and Little Soldier were.
And I told you on the menu, right?
Yeah, but it doesn't say on the bottle.
Remember the peanut butter one you got from there?
Oh my gosh. Yum. It was very good. Yes, I'll bet you, Lauren.
You know, one day we're going to get out there. And we're going to go get drunk all the time. I better not be we have children. See, I feel like after we get married, Kentucky and that area has to be our first.
Oh yeah.
Our first vacation.
I mean, really, what else are we gonna do?
And not for any other reason besides if we have children, we can't go there because we're gonna want to drink. And I'm not gonna be driving around a strange place drinking with children. If they were a little bit older, it probably wouldn't bother me, but
that means you're not allowed to get pregnant on our wedding night.
Try not to.
Yeah, you better not. It's gonna be all your fault if we do.
Oh, we're gonna blame it on me?
Hey,
I'm standing right here. I'm not pregnant now.
I have no part in this.
Someone else has to do it. Someone needs to explain to all now.
Hey, babies come from the sky, okay? When two people love each other very, very much, God drops the baby down from the sky and it appears in their lap.
Yeah, in my lap.
In their lap with a lot of screaming and blood. I don't know why the screaming and blood is necessary. But...
I feel like Colton's gonna be one of those people that faints in childbirth.
If I faint, two things. First of all,
like, oh!
I am not afraid of blood or gore. Second of all, if I did faint, it would be from anxiety, not from...
Are you afraid of seeing my insides?
No, anxiety of being a father.
Okay, but like, if I had to get a C-section and you could see them like all cranked open, like that would.
I would be anxious that you would die.
That would freak me out. They put me behind that curtain.
Listen, seeing someone's insides doesn't bother me. Thinking that you could
If
die.
I saw one of your bones, I would vomit every single day for the rest of my life.
If I thought that you could possibly die in like the next 10 seconds, I'd be having a panic attack.
Well, the way I'm going, I could fall off the chair and hit my head on the wall.
You would. Anyway.
Then what are you gonna do?
Welcome to the Loren Holden Show, where we just bicker.
We're planning our funeral plans, guys.
Joe Dickinson says Forbes just wrote an article on how we are the next big craft beer destination. Yeah, next behind Wisconsin.
Okay, but Wisconsin, I think, is domestic. You think about it?
Well, the big ones are domestic.
Yeah, the biggest breweries are literally from Wisconsin. That's why Wisconsin's a beer state. And if you think about it even more, almost every single one of them is from Milwaukee, which is crazy. Someone is going to get special treatment tonight. It's going to be him. And he can't walk on the next live stream.
Sorry, I forgot the L. You are correct. Salvador. See? Salvador. Kind of like Salvatore, but with a D. Anyway, Peter White says check that insurance policy.
Do you have me as your beneficiary?
I believe so.
Really?
I think so.
Wow. I'm gonna go collect the life insurance.
Okay, looks like I'm not sleeping tonight. Hennessy says the other beer in the New Glarus. The other beer is the New Glarus Staghorn.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. So that was one of our leftovers. Sorry, we hadn't been drinking it. We thought you might enjoy
Staghorn is the Oktoberfest, indeed.
Yes.
It was not our favorite Oktoberfest that we had.
I think it was our third.
Yeah,
right?
but it wasn't bad. And we did it on live, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
Yeah. So it wasn't bad. It just wasn't the best.
It was better than a lot of them, though.
There were some. But
it definitely wasn't the best New Glarus beer. My favorite New Glarus is the Belgian Red.
I've actually only ever had the Staghorn and Spotted Cow and Moonman.
You've had Belgian Red.
And Belgian Red, apparently. But
the Belgian Red is sour, but it that kind of sour.
Yeah, it's not really my palate.
But it's like light. It's not like a slushy.
Right. Karate nun, whiskey making nun, karate.
Oh my gosh! If you die, I'm gonna open up a distillery.
Why wouldn't you open one up while I'm fucking live?
No, because I'm gonna name it after you.
Nobody knew me.
Us 9 people knew you.
That's so sad.
Is that it? Where is everyone today?
Well, we had 15 earlier, but they did it.
Us 15 know who
We're an
you
hour
are.
in, which means that all the other live streams started, so people bounced back and
It's
forth.
not gonna be called the Holden Distillery. It's gonna be called like.
Yeah, so we'll get back to you on that. Two Stall says it's a stout.
Yes, my mom's really good at coming up with
lighter
names
stout.
for things.
Wisconsin sex education.
Let's be honest. There's squat shit for sex education in the school.
Hey,
so if your parents aren't telling you, you don't know.
If your cousin is hot and you're from Alabama, what?
You're offending people.
Only people from Alabama.
You don't know where these people are from.
Yes, I do.
You barely do. I always have to tell you.
Anyway, can I have a piece of Easter candy now? Peter White says, sleeping with a side eye open tonight. Yeah.
I think he always does, because sometimes I wake up and I'm like all the way across the bed.
We talked about Letterkenny enough that Stacy appeared. We were drinking this. Now I have to pour another one. Oops. Okay, Stacy.
What
Good thing I am loaded right there. Someone had to catch it and both my hands were occupied.
You're disgusting. I hope God is watching right now. Guys, guess what I did over the weekend?
Big news.
No, guess. Don't tell them. It has to do with Jesus. That's it?
That's because Jesus Christ is my homie. Have you ever seen that video?
Have you ever seen Fuck Me in the Ass because I love Jesus?
You showed me Fuck Me in the Ass because I love Jesus.
That's what you think, virgin. Were you wondering?
I
You know
was.
what? Is it true that we can't talk about these things after? What? Stacy's in Alberta!
Stacy, you lucky son of a gun.
Are you gonna go catch hockey game?
Are you gonna go get a Puppers and a Gus and Brew?
What the fuck does that mean?
Puppers is a beer they drink in Letterkenny, and Gus and Brew is a whiskey they drink in Letterkenny.
Ooh.
And I'm pretty sure they actually came out with actual Gus and Brew and
Are you visiting our
Puppers.
Canadian friends?
Are you visiting Peter? Forgot about the time change.
There's a time change? Oh,
Well, where's Alberta?
I'm pretty sure it's over there.
Yeah. I had to have a Puppers. Oh shit, I had to have a Puppers. I'd have a dart. Darty party. To be fair.
You're lucky I love you.
If you watched the show, you would also love the show. To be fair.
I don't know about that.
Ooh.
But I was thinking about other TV shows.
Where's Banff? Banff.
Heck yeah.
Oh, it's a work trip. That sucks. But hey, you know what? Work trip or not, you could still have a lot of fun there, eh? Alberta equals Rockies. All right, Stacy. So I did drink this earlier, but since you're here now,
And he ate it with a butter cookie with almond frosting.
I did do that. So this is a Redbreast, batch 1 of 2022. So B122, cask strength. I had it over the weekend, and I did a side-by-side between this and the Redbreast Normal Edition, and they were both very, very good. First time having Redbreast Normal, and that one was really good, but this one is like, this one's a whole different monster. A lot of fruit on the nose, like a little bit of that like butter cookie, but a lot of fruit and spice on the nose, like almost like a stone fruitiness. It says dried fruit on the bottle. I get like a stone fruit, maybe like a dark stone fruit, maybe like a plummy apricot type stone fruit.
All right, I think you're thinking about stone fruits because I'm drinking stone fruit.
No, it smells
I'll
like
have
stone
some
fruit. You
stones
smell it.
later.
Have a sip.
I don't think my nose is working because I sneeze like 4,000 times a day. Nice.
What do you actually think about it?
I know it's cask strength, but like it feels so like light compared to whiskey. Like I didn't get anything. Maybe I'm just a little drunk.
That's a true statement. That's definitely a true statement.
Maybe I should switch to whiskey now.
On the palate though, this is very much spicy. It actually has some good oak influence too. Vanilla is a very prominent note that I'm getting in this. The bottle says butterscotch, which I guess I could get the butterscotch in here, but not as much as I'm getting the other aspects in this. Yes, I talk with my hands. You don't need to mock me, okay?
Someone was making fun of you one time about how you talk with your hands. Oh, I know who it was.
Yeah.
I showed a video of you to my coworkers, and the one lady at work, she was like, "Oh, you reminds me of my nephew," and she goes, "The way he talks with his hands," and she was like,
Okay, but if I did the whole live stream like this.
"Hello."
So on today's episode,
Hello, welcome to the Bourbon Bar. My name is Holden, and tonight we're going to be drinking some red boobies.
I'm gonna be drinking some red breasts. Oh, on the nose.
Stop! I cannot laugh.
Very
I can't.
good.
Stop it.
And then on the palate. Yes, that's very good too. And that concludes today's episode of the Bourbon. Of the Bourbon Bar. Thank you all for being here. See you all in the next class.
That's how I view other men.
Aren't you glad that I'm not boring?
Well, I think you're only not boring because I love you. Well, not in a bad way, but if I didn't love you, I don't give a crap about whiskey.
Hey, well, why do you love me? Because I'm not boring.
No, I love
Yes.
you because you are ambitious.
And
I
wow.
can't say those on the internet. Stop it.
Anyway, gosh, it's so inappropriate. This is a family show. Anyway, Stacy.
This is why I don't get drunk in front of your family.
Yes, you do.
When?
Mrs. I talk a lot when I'm drunk. She doesn't shut up when she's drunk, honestly. Stacy, this Redbreast is very good. I haven't had any of the other batches, but if they're anything like this, I'm sure they're great too. But definitely get one if you see it, which I'm sure you will, because let's be honest, you're the real Irish connoisseur in here. So I thought they drank Elsinore in Canada, 24 Elsinore.
Maybe he's drinking, because I don't know what that says.
Well, if he's working, I hope he's not drinking. Hey, take off, hoser. Hey.
Take it off or shake it off?
Take it off. Take it off. What is the exchange rate right now, roughly? What the hell is an exchange rate?
Oh my gosh, hold it. First of all, he already answers it in the comments. Second of all, it's the money. What should I have to drink?
What do you want? You haven't even finished your beer.
It's like a dribble left in there.
Well, maybe you should finish your beer before you open something new.
But there's like, so much more.
What kind of beer do we have in the fridge right now? Maybe you can open something else that I can review.
No. I don't have that
Wait,
much.
I was about to say I had this animal cookie beer over the weekend. It was okay. It was frosted animal cookies. It wasn't bad, but it could have been better.
Hey, we have a little soldier in here.
Okay, bring it. We're gonna open up the little soldier and have it on the live stream. Off to a work event. Enjoy the Redbreast Cask drink. Cheers, Stacey. Thanks for being here, and I'll continue to enjoy it. Stacey brought on her Ohio dance moves to Canada. Classic.
I feel like we have to tell people about how stupid we are. Tell the people about our bottle opener problem.
Did you grab the bottle opener?
No, I already opened it.
Oh.
So we moved into this house and we were like, we don't have a bottle opener. So we kept opening our bottles in the most difficult ways possible.
We kept putting them up against something and just smacking them
So
down.
here's the thing, the top of a wine opener is a bottle opener. We had a bottle opener and the can opener can open up bottles. And we were struggling for like weeks.
It's really only 2 weeks.
And I'm pretty sure that there's a can opener or a bottle opener in the drawer over there.
There is.
Like,
there is.
What is wrong with us? We're special.
To be fair. Okay, so here we have Anna P's Little Soldier. This is the Amber Ale, I believe Sugar Kitty said it was, from Anna P.
That tastes like spaghetti.
What does? It sounds weird. Anyway, I had a 6-pack of these. This is my last one. Needless to say, I do enjoy this beer a lot.
I've never had the Little Soldier.
Really? I thought you would have.
Not bad. I should get the cherry mechanic when I go there.
And this time, we're going to pair it with a chocolate cream egg.
No, I'm too full to eat that.
Okay, we're going to pair it with a cream egg vanilla nut.
You can do one. I had my vanilla one.
Yeah, do you have vanilla nut?
I like vanilla nut.
Okay, so we have a creamy vanilla nut here. One of Lauren's favorites.
Getting weird.
How's the beer? Oh my gosh.
It tastes fine.
This is covered in nuts.
Oh my gosh. I like when these are covered in nuts. But it smells really gross.
No, it does not.
Yes, it does smell.
No, it smells like a nice, like, weedy, like...
I like their cherry mechanic. Yeah.
So this is like, I don't see when I'm drinking this kind of beer, it's much harder for me to have like nose for it. It says on the bottle it's a balanced hop malt nose, complemented by a lingering caramel finish. Totally get the hops and malt. That's obvious and apparent. I feel like that's kind of a given when you're drinking beer. I can see a light caramel, but I still get like a lot of malt on the palate as well. But overall, it's like seems well balanced, not overly bitter, which I don't like super bitter beers. But it is like, I don't know, something about it's well rounded and very good.
Did I say nuts?
Yeah, it did. Anyways, he says, yeah, that soldier finishes like a Tootsie Pop.
Toasty Pop. I used to practice things.
Okay, Tootsie Pops. I can see a Tootsie Pop. That makes sense.
You're not paying attention.
Aw, nuts. Look at. Is that what yours look like?
No, mine was clear.
It's covered in nuts.
It had no candy acne.
Hey, he says, have you ever had Newcastle before, Holden? It really tastes like Newcastle because of the caramel. I have not had Newcastle before. Where is it from? Like, is it like big brand Newcastle, or is it like a smaller? Like, what state is it from? Probably. Wait, isn't Newcastle in? Newcastle's like a. No, I'm gonna stop talking before I say something dumb.
It's probably smart. You like that, don't you? I want to see you put the whole thing in your mouth.
No, this tastes like. Oh wait, never mind.
Let me bite it.
Kind of gives me like Baby Ruth vibes. Or no, Payday Bar. Payday Bar. This tastes like a Payday Bar.
It does.
A better Payday Bar, you know?
This one's fancier. I kind of like that.
Okay. This is good. Now.
Is it supposed to taste good with us?
Oh, I'm sure it will.
I'm sure it will.
Yeah. That I can do.
Okay, first of all, we don't buy things from England. We're anti-England.
That's where it's from. That's what I was going to guess. I didn't want to sound stupid. Trying to live with the beer. Newcastle was at one time best-selling beer in England. It's now owned by Heineken. Never had a Heineken before. Newcastle is English. Like North England, like close to the border with Scotland. We like the Scots.
I'm Scottish.
Yeah.
Can't you tell?
Maybe.
Do your Scottish accent.
I gotta think, what should I say?
I like this candy bar.
Man, it's been so long since
We were just watching Outlander.
Since I've tried it.
Do it.
Claire, I really like this candy.
Who the fuck is Claire? My name's Loren.
I know, but Claire is a really easy name to say in a Scottish accent.
Loren.
It's hard because your name has an R in it.
Claire has an R in it.
But like Claire is like the R's at the end, so you can really like Claire. Claire. You know, you can't be like Loren. Loren.
There you go.
You know what I mean? Loren. I really like. Oh no, I can't like. I have to say something that they're saying. I have to mimic somebody. I can't just like do it.
Hold on, you have to get your crap together for Halloween.
I forgot about that. We have to have an accent.
I have to speak in a British accent.
British is easy.
I don't like British people.
Scottish is way harder.
Scottish. How was that?
You kind of sounded like butternuts. Gayless.
Scottish. I'm a Scottish lady, and I like pumpkins.
I'm going to drink my local beer. I'm going to enjoy it too. Wow. Then I'm going to go out in the yard and battle somebody with my sword and my kilt. Then I'm going to play the bagpipes as I drink a scotch on the rocks. Triggery says I always thought that we were Scottish, but actually my father's side is Scots-Irish. Interesting.
I think that my last name, I think if you Google Whiting, it's technically Scottish. So I'm assuming we're Scottish.
Yeah? That's quite the assumption.
I think Whiting means like fish or something like that. So we must have been fishermen.
You know what Tilot means?
Toilet.
Stud. Okay, so we have a mystery Glen here, and I'm down to get to the bottom of it. So let's go ahead and do the mystery Glen tasting here. We are an hour and 30 minutes in. Making good time. Oh, this.
Oh my goodness.
If I don't like this, then I'm gonna be upset. Like if it's something that I don't like, typically, because I like this. Like I said, I don't have many whiskeys that I don't like.
I don't know why you're like overthinking it right now.
Could have wheat. It's a wheater. Could be a wheater. Lots of red fruit on it. Did you just say butternut squash?
I'm trying to go you up.
Smells very good. Could be like a Bardstown bottled and bond, or
he drank some bourbon. Well, I know he drank some whiskey. Maybe we're into a bourbon.
Hour and 30 in and no bourbon drink. Technically, I drank this earlier already.
That's true. He did do a sippy sip.
And I drank some Irish.
Specify that it was bourbon, so how was he supposed to know?
That's true. It could not be bourbon. It could be a rye.
Yeah, it could be a rye.
It's not, but it could be.
It could be.
It's
It
wheated.
could also be something different.
At least I think it's wheated. Swatch. It's gonna be a high rye or something.
Water dyed brown. Oh my goodness! I have the hiccups, guys.
New American Castle is now American Newcastle is now brewed by Lagunitas Brewing in Petaluma, California.
When I say California, I kind of assume that it sucks.
Me too.
Right?
Like California wine.
Like, I don't know. I just have zero desire to go to Canada, but I would 100% go to the Napa Valley. Like, I would go to Northern Canada.
Yeah.
But I think that's Southern Canada.
Wait.
Or Canada. California.
I was literally about to say, when the fuck did we start talking about Canada?
I got confused. Too many C's and A's.
I mean, I wouldn't mind going to, what's the one place in Canada that everyone goes to?
California.
Fuck it. Why did you screw me up like that? The one place in California that everyone goes to.
Everyone goes to everything.
No, the one where all the fuck influencers go to.
I don't know what you want me to tell you. You guys say
The place in California
is Los Angeles.
Los Angeles.
Los Angeles.
I'd like to go to Los Angeles.
I like NCIS Los Angeles.
I like Lucifer, which is in Los Angeles.
Wow.
All right. Now let's get on the palate. There's just this very good butterscotchy, vanilla-y, red fruity. Wait. Chocolatey? What's the proof on this? I don't even know. Also, I don't know where our sheet is with all the questions.
We just want to ask the questions today.
Well, we have to ask questions.
I hate the questions. The questions make it not fun for me.
So I'm supposed to guess what this is and just dry rip it and get it wrong and have everyone make fun of me?
You get it wrong every other time. What is the difference?
But at least with the questions, I can prove that I know what I'm doing. I can prove that I at least know what proof it is and whether it's a bourbon or a rye sometimes.
You're so funny.
All right, let's just run through the questions. So, question number 1, is it a bourbon or a rye? It's a bourbon.
Are you sure?
Yes. Question 2, what is the proof? 100 proof. We're guessing right around 100. What is the price? $50. What is the age? Going.
Can I taste it?
Age, we're gonna go with 8 years, maybe. Wait, 7 years. Going 7 years for the age.
That's kind of sweet.
It's like this chocolatey. It's got to be a wheater. It really has to be a wheater. If it's not a wheater, I'm gonna be upset. Mash bill, I'm gonna guess corn, wheat, barley. What am I missing? Distillery, I'm gonna guess. Bardstown.
You think?
It kind of tastes like Bardstown Bib.
I don't know what that means.
Bottle and Bond. The black label Bardstown. Possibly. But it also could just be like a Maker's Mark 46, maybe? Maybe? No. I don't know. It's been so long since I had that bottle. But
Since how long since you have any bottle?
I think it's a wheater, and I think it's got mid-range proof. So my bottle guess, I'm gonna go with Bardstown Bottle and Bond. That's a black label. I don't know if I missed any questions. I think I did. I'm sure I did. Oh, state of distillation. We're going Kentucky. State of distillation, Kentucky.
Okay.
I think that's everything.
Oh, do you want me to get the bottle?
Yeah, I think it's time to get the bottle. I'm ready to be disappointed. I'm ready to disappoint our viewership.
Is this mine? I'm sorry, I took something over.
Oh, you were kidding?
No, I wasn't kidding. Yes, I was kidding. Are you that bad?
She held up a Russell's single barrel. I was ready to just stop being a YouTuber altogether. Holy shit. The correct answer was Bardstown High Rye. This is a 96 proofer. Bardstown Origin Series. You know, it's very possible that it's got them mixed up. But this is their High Rye. So this one is 6 years old, 68% corn, 34% rye, and 4% malted barley. So age, I got the point because I said 7, it was 6. 96 proof, I said 100 proof, so 96. Plus or minus 5, that's a point.
I look really big, like a giant.
Kentucky is a point. Bardstown is a point. Bourbon is a point. What else did I say? I said Kentucky already. Price $50. That's a point.
Is it? I bought this. I don't remember how much it cost.
You didn't. Oh,
yes, I did.
It's $50.
You didn't give me the credit that I deserve. You
One
didn't
is
tell anyone
45
about
and
how
one's
I
50.
took the picture today. You didn't tell anyone anything about all the things that I did.
Loren took the thumbnail today, guys. Tell her how good it looks. I did get the mash bill wrong though because I said it was wheated and it's not. But it would make sense the amount of like fruit I get in it being the high rye. I must have just got confused because I've drank these Bardstowns probably the most recently with like Casey and like drinking them last week's live stream. You really picked one that I just drank.
I didn't fucking watch your last week's live stream. I haven't watched any of your videos actually recently. I'm sorry, I'm busy with my life.
That was loud.
Wow.
Are you even a fan? Do you even love me?
Love me.
And anyway, I guess Bardstown Bib, Origin Bib, and it's Bardstown Origin High Rye. So I was very close, but no cigar. That being said,
what is happening over there?
Hey, as he said, I used to go to LA a bunch, but I think I am good. Well, you know, LA probably used to be probably less crazy, but nowadays it's a fucking zoo. Syracuse says one hand is way off, the other he's right on.
Put your hands up.
He was talking about...
Put your hands in the air like you just don't care.
Cheater.
Yeah, cheater.
Why did I cheat?
You cheated on me, and that's why I didn't come to the last live stream. Holden couldn't cheat on me. He would get nervous and then and then he would go home. He'd be scared if they were nice to him. He needs to have someone yelling at him to make him feel better, right?
Wow, make me sound like a pussy. Sugar said that Origin, so no weeder. That's Origin, so no weeder, but BBC was right there. It looks great, Loren. Looks great. Thumbnail looks great. Yes, I know what BBC means. It means bourbon, brisket, and cigars. What? Bardstown Bourbon Company.
This is hurting me.
Bardstown Bourbon Company.
Did you hear me crack?
No. I said on last week's live stream we're starting a segment on the channel called the BBC.
Okay, again.
It's gonna
wasn't there. I was too busy earning money to
brisket.
pay for your whiskey. Yeah.
I'm gonna smoke a brisket with a special guest, drink bourbon, and smoke cigars. It's gonna be the bourbon, brisket, and cigar segment.
Who's the special guest?
Whoever I want to have on.
Who do you want to have on?
Casey. Anyway, he says your thumbnail looks great, by the way.
Thanks. I tried really hard. You made me redo it 15 times.
Sugar says you were peeking between your fingers, cheater. No, she told me the look, so I opened them up, and she was holding up Russell's single barrel, and I felt like an idiot because that's not Russell's single barrel. But then I closed them back, and she picked up the next bottle. So
he closed his.
Casey's excited about the BBC too.
We know you're excited about the BBC.
Casey's always excited for BBC. Joe Dickinson, it's Dickens, says, "Oh, I can't wait to see Holden try to smoke a brisket."
I think we need to put the emphasis on try. Otherwise, you want to put it in there. You would have just said, "I can't wait to see Holden smoke a brisket." You know I'm right. So Holden can smoke really well, but he doesn't he likes the taste of meat, whereas I like the taste of things on my meat. So I don't like his food. I
like to put on salt, pepper, and garlic salt. She likes to put on 5 pounds of some crazy rub that has a gazillion flavors, some brown sugar, mustard, and don't get me wrong, that tastes fantastic.
That's why I like it.
And it tastes good. I'm not a
meat person. I don't crave meat like that.
But I love the flavor of meat.
You know what? It's not happy husband, happy life. Okay.
In an ideal world, I would just make 2. We'll switch off every other brisket.
No. First of all, I care way more about food than you do. We're going my way.
If I'm gonna cheat on my diet and eat a bunch of calories for a brisket, it's gonna be a brisket that I like.
You know what? You're gonna like whatever is put in front of you, and we both know that.
I do still really like brisket with a rub.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if I'm practicing my smoking skills, I would like to at least do a couple that don't have rub on them.
When I'm on vacation without you.
When the hell are you going on vacation without me?
Exactly.
Exactly. Try, he says.
See, me and him, we're just...
My feelings are hurt.
You know what? That's okay.
I make good smoked food.
I said that.
Good barbecue.
It doesn't taste like anything but meat, and I don't like that.
I made some.
Why does my shoulder have a bruise on it? Did you hit me or something? Here,
I made some with a rub on it last time. Last time I made ribs, I made one with that New Orleans, that Cajun rub on it.
I don't remember.
Or was it? It was one of the rubs from your parents.
Oh, you're right. We do have a rub in there with that's open.
That I used. Thank you very much, and you liked it. Ungrateful. I slave on the smoker for hours on end.
For yourself, if you're not making it for your guests to like it, then you're doing it for yourself.
Derek says, "I'm sorry, Holden. I may have spoiled her." Well, your cooking
may have spoiled her.
Your cooking is amazing.
We need to talk about the may here. That should be in the sentence.
You definitely spoiled her.
It's just, sorry, Holden, I spoiled her.
To be fair, that's when you're supposed to say, to be fair. To be fair, yes, you spoiled her, but you also like your flavor of meat, so you like less of a rub. Less aggressive of a rub. And it's not that rub tastes bad. It's not that rub tastes bad. It's just that it's nice to see what the actual smoke.
Here's my thing though.
Like,
Look at me.
Hold on, time out.
No, I'm talking, okay? I lived through the phases of my dad's cooking, okay? He didn't go as hard when we were kids. You know what I mean? He took 15 years and he became this master smoker dude. Like,
master smoker dude. Oh, dude.
Like, you'll be there one day. You're just starting. Like, it was fine.
I know. You're talking like my smoking is bad.
It's edible. I'm sorry. It's edible as it is not bad. Like, I'll still eat it. It's just not what I prefer. You know what?
Listen.
Do we want to talk about the mashed potato problem?
I think this show is just Loren yells at Holden show. I think next week's live stream I'm gonna be Holden gets yelled at by Loren live at 6:00 CDT.
Don't make fun.
Oh wait, did I say that backwards? I meant Holden gets yelled at by Loren. I don't really know what I said.
I don't either.
We know. I'm just saying that if I'm going to go through the process of using different types of wood to smoke it in different flavors, I'd like to be able to...
Oh my gosh, can I do something?
I also add garlic salt.
Why can't I point at this?
Salt, pepper, and garlic.
No, that's not enough.
That's literally...
That's not enough.
That's literally what everyone uses.
Oh, stupid white people that doesn't have taste buds.
S&P is a choice for me.
You know what, Holden? I always grew up and my friends liked eating my food at my house because we still use seasoning. Do you want to talk to Ashley about this? We had a whole conversation.
Listen, inch thick bird of beef. Grill 4 minutes. Flip each side twice. Bird of beef, 1 inch thick. Grill 4 minutes. 1 minute, flip. Other minute, flip. Grill marks, bud. Salt and pepper.
Are you talking about
down
some
the
cult
hatch.
crap or something? I don't even understand. You're not speaking English.
That's Letterkenny.
Peter, tell him. Tell him that good people put salt, more than salt on their food.
It might be garlic powder. I don't know. I haven't smoked anything in the last 7 months.
Garlic powder.
It's been cold here for a while. I suppose you would know that. But I don't have an egg or something that has insulation.
Isn't he technically lower than us? Where was he from in Canada?
Nowhere in Canada is lower than Wisconsin.
We've been over this. The Parkway, and then you said in Michigan, comes really low. Lower than you think it does.
Oh, kind of by, isn't that Alberta over there? I don't know. It might be garlic powder now that I'm thinking. I can't remember off the top of my head, but it's salt, pepper, and garlic something.
No, Ontario.
Robin is saying, is there going to be a person sleeping on the couch tonight? To the couch. Yes, and it's not going to be me.
Yeah, we'll see you sleep over on the couch.
Peter White says like 73 today in Hamilton. To be fair. Yeah, I mean, the weather's good now, which means I can start smoking again, which I could do on Sunday. If I woke up Sunday morning, started my smoking, I could be done before the golf event of Badger State. On Sunday, if I smoke something.
If we're doing the Harry Potter marathon, they want to cave this famous balls.
Anyway, Holden will be streaming from a Chateau Bow Wow next week. Absolutely.
We're going to build them a house in the backyard.
SPG. Salt, pepper, garlic.
It's not good enough.
It's just the ultimate, like...
Yeah, it's fine when you're, like, putting it in something and then that meat's going into something else. If you put salt, pepper, and garlic on it and then I was putting a sauce on top, that would be fun.
If I smoke a brisket for 16 hours to get it to taste like smoked barbecue goodness, you're not gonna put barbecue
sauce. I think
sauce
you are
on
forgetting that my favorite part about grilled and smoked food is the crispy fucking outside. I don't want it to taste like salt and fucking pepper. Okay? I don't even really like salt and pepper that much. I like when it has all the freaking flavors and it's got a little bit of sweet and a little bit of this, and I like when it's crusty. I like that. And you know what you're robbing me of? My pleasure. And you know how I feel about food, and you're gonna take that from me? Should we rethink this? Should I leave again? Is that what you want? I hope that one day someone like takes a little cut of our talking and puts on the internet, and then we get really famous from our arguments because they're so funny. And it's like, y'all are like, gosh, these two are nuts. This is literally all we have to argue about. This is all we have.
Arguments.
This is all we have, Holden.
Lauren's version of arguments is me sitting here like this, while Loren is like... I was watching the screen, and literally you're just like, you just shut up, I meant you, I swear to God, yeah, well, you know what, guys, it's at the hour and 51-minute mark. Ooh, burnt ends.
Yes, exactly. But I want the whole thing to be like a burnt end. My favorite part of the ribs are the end pieces.
Everyone's favorite.
You know what? They're not everyone's favorite when all you put on there was salt and fucking pepper.
Robin says Derek smokes the meat and she keeps an eye on the wine, and that works out great.
Yes, but my dad smokes the meat. Did you hear that?
Yes, there's dogs outside and we have the windows open. It's in the backyard.
It sounds like it's coming from that way.
It's not. Anyway, I think it's about time we sign out because Loren probably doesn't need to drink anymore.
I've been drinking a long time.
I know. You get to drink while you're working. I don't want to hear it from you.
I don't purposely go out and do it, though. It's just like I see one and I'm like, I'm going to try that. Or I accidentally pour one that wasn't supposed to be poured.
Accidentally? I'm just going to accidentally pour this whiskey. Glug, glug, glug. Anyway, thank you all so much for being here. This was another episode of the Bourbon Bar. We're so happy that you guys come and hang out with us all the time. Lauren has definitely had a fair share to drink tonight, which is awesome because normally she doesn't partake as much as I do. But that being said, I got to quickly read what Sugar Cutie has to say. It says Brazilian risotto is like how you get all of it burnt ends. You keep slicing the bits on the outside and then put it back to get the end crispy again.
Yummy.
Yum.
Oh,
Lauren is too early to get rowdy.
Look it.
It's 7:54 here.
Yeah.
Drinking starts at 5:00.
We drink early in the daytime. Holden and me had alcohol for breakfast the other day.
It was 7.
No, it was like 8.
It was 8. It was 8:00 in the morning. I had an old fashioned. It was good. Life was good. To be fair. Casey says cheers. Oh, Joe Dickinson says don't worry, you can't tell. You a good rub for a brisket.
I have a brisket rub in the cupboard.
We have brisket rub.
Yeah, we have one that's pre-made from the Spice Company.
Yes. Well, you know what? That's what the BBC is for, and you guys are just gonna have to stay tuned for the BBC. But that being said, thank you all for being here tonight. Go check out all the other channels, part of the TGIT crew. Thank God it's Tuesday. 21090 is usually on. Also, Bad Axe Bobby sometimes streaming as well. I know Bourbon Junkies also stream, and sometimes My Bourbon Journey is on. So whoever it is, I'm sure Sugar Kitty will put it in the chat and put a link to those people's channels. So definitely go check out everyone. Also, everyone who was here tonight, Tipsy Whiskey Shenanigan was here. Go check him out. Also, Stacey H's 4-Leaf Whiskey was here. Go check out all those people and subscribe to them as well, which I know you guys already are. So cheers to you guys. But thank you all for being here. And Loren and I will see you all in the next class. Oh, also, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Also, that's it. See you all in the next class. See you all in the next class.
That was a bad one.
You're going to break my Glencairn.
Well, you're not giving me a good one.
See you all in the next class.
That was a bad one.
See you all in the next class.
That was better, but it was quiet.
See you all in the next glass.
Oh. Nice. Nice.
Bye, everybody.